Okay, the word is parasocial. It's a word that many of us might not have heard before, but a phenomenon of a lot of people that have probably experienced, or rather, I don't know what I'm saying. A lot of people have experienced this. Anyway.
I think you were very accurate in saying that.
Right. Okay. Cambridge Dictionary has named it the word of the year. CNN's Anna Kubin tells us a little bit more about it.
You know when you're emotionally invested in someone online, but they don't know that you exist? Well, there's now a word for that. It's called parasocial, and it's the word of the year for 2025. Cambridge Dictionary picks its word of the year based on huge spikes in search interest and how language is evolving. And it seems that there's been a huge surge in people searching parasocial as they're trying to understand why they feel so connected to celebrities, podcasters, influencers, and even AI chatbots. A parasocial relationship is basically a one-sided bond. The term dates back to 1956 when researchers found that TV viewers were basically treating on-screen personalities like friends. But now, today, the internet has just blown that wide open. And researchers found that people with higher social anxiety and FOMO tend to form stronger parasocial bonds. This year, Cambridge also added more than 6,000 new words or updated definitions to its dictionary, including viral slang like skibbity, delulu, and slop. But it was parasocial that won, and that's because it doesn't just describe a meme. It also describes the emotional reality for many people online right now.
Okay. So, interestingly enough, I felt like I was doing something in a parasocial way the other day, and I was texting my friend, and I don't know if it has since been corrected. This was just a few days ago. I had the little red underline under the word because it said it wasn't a word. And I was like, there's no way. This word's been around forever. I feel like I've been saying this
it's not
for
like it's
a while.
a new word.
And this is also something I learned in psych in like high school.
Parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised to hear her say like acting like it was a new word because it's very much not a new word.
Well, Cam said it's been around since like
1956.
Wow.
It was I'm gonna completely butcher the names. Richard Wool and another researcher whose last name starts with an H.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go, history.
So it's been around for a bit. Yeah. I guess just this year it's become more popular.
Yeah, I feel like when something like that like gains like attention on social media and online, then like people find a word. So like gaslighting is the big word. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before where someone was saying it. It's a psychological phenomenon, and then bam, it suddenly applied to like everything.
Girl boss is another one that was really big in recent years.
I feel like it is interesting with parasocial. She mentioned how like people with social anxiety or FOMO are more likely to form parasocial relationships, and I feel like we hear so much about like the loneliness epidemic, and I feel like
absolutely,
as people retreat sort of like into their own worlds and then look for that social connection online, it makes sense that people would be finding that word more as they're trying to figure out what that is.
And we're all addicted to our phones. I mean, you know, like you can say you're not, but I think most of us are addicted, and at least to a little, you know, regard to our phones. So I feel like that just plays into it even more.
I'm curious, do you guys have like any influencers or celebrities that you feel parasocial with? I know I have a couple podcasts that I think I probably am a little parasocial with the hosts.
Because like you listen to them for a longer amount of time, so you feel like they're your friend. I definitely agree with
you
that.
relate to them. You get to hear them, you know, mess up and make mistakes just like we do, and like you get to see them at their highs and their lows a little bit more. I feel like rather than like an edited video or like just seeing an actor, you know, on a TV show or where they're just acting and you don't really get to see their personality. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's like the best kind of parasocial relationship.
I mean, I don't think personally for me, I've crossed the line into something that's concerning, but I think podcast is a very good example.
She was staring at Austin Butler on her computer screen for, you know, a good few minutes, but...
It was in reference to a conversation we were having over the break, just making it clear. We're not just doing that during the newscast at any given point.
Major Austin Butler fan right here, though.
I love him. Okay, don't go anywhere. Private 9 only on New Center Main Plus. We'll be back in 2 minutes.